Hey guys, Christopher Yax here, Aquascapes of Michiana, building your dreams one boulder at a time. Well, this is week number 5 now. I know we missed last week. We had a huge heat wave come through and it was well over 100 degrees. And as you guys can kind of tell, this whole water feature's in sun most of the day. And honestly, I was so tired after busting my butt, and everybody else out here was busting their butt for 3 weeks straight. We decided to go ahead and take a break, come back, get some things done that we put off, for the 3 weeks that we were coming through. Week number 4, and it's not that we didn't get anything done. Actually, Jeff Michaels and one of his guys came back down here on week number 4. They helped us finish up our dry riverbed, which actually acts as our overflow in case there's torrential downpour rain, that it flows over and it will actually go off that way, leading out to our swale out there. So we got our overflow done. We got all of our edging done on the exhibit side of the pond. We still have to do the sidewalk side of the pond because the sidewalk just got poured. They're actually smoothing it all out, finishing it right there. That's actually wet concrete right there. So once that all gets done and completed, it should be done by the end of this week. Next week, we'll actually be able to get out here and we'll finish that whole side right there. And then this thing is going to be done. We've also got our aeration system in. You guys can see we've got a whole bunch of plants in here now. We got our water lilies. We got our water hyacinth. I'm not a plant person. There's also another name there's water hyacinth mixed in with something else. Jeff Michaels knows what it is. So Jeff, if you can comment in the video below and let people know what that plant is, I'd really appreciate it. But we're seeing great things here. Obviously, you guys can see the water clarity is doing great. One thing that you guys can notice is our waterfall seems a little run down a little bit. The reason for that is because we actually do not have electricity out here yet, so I cannot plug everything in. And in that meantime, I'm only able to plug in 2 things. One being our aeration system, like you guys see right there, that we set last week, and also 1 pump. We've got 2 pumps in this intake system. One is for our wetland filter. One is just a supply line to give us the extra volume for that waterfall. We went ahead and decided to shut that supply pump off so we can run just the filter pump that pumps everything up into our wetland filter and our aeration system. So that way all of this water is now going through our filter. We still don't have power at the very top either. So we got to get those things done before we can turn the whole thing on at full power, which are going to be coming in the next couple weeks. You guys will definitely get an update on that. Another thing that we got going on here, guys, while we've been away, we've actually been adding a lot of beneficial bacteria. Aquascape Inc. makes a lake beneficial bacteria. It is a dry powder bacteria. It comes in water solvable packets, and we've been throwing them in each week to get this machine, this ecosystem boosted and started. And actually the great thing is we're actually already starting to see on our rocks where the beneficial bacteria is starting to colonize. That's the good stuff. That's what's colonizing on the rocks. Now this stuff right here that you see that I'm just about to do that where it gets cloudy, that's just dirt. But this is actually a sign that our system is doing what it should be doing. You guys might look at it and think that it's just dirt, or it might be actually like a worm looking type thing, but that's not it. That's actually great beneficial bacteria starting to colonize on our rocks and on our gravel. It's happening up in our wetland filter, it's happening at the bottom of our pond, it's happening on the side of all of these large boulders that you guys are seeing. Great things. We're also starting to notice that life is starting to move in on the pond. There's a bullfrog in here that is literally this big. He is in here somewhere. Hopefully we can find him. Hopefully we can get you guys a clip of that. But we're starting to see wildlife starting to actually inhabit the pond. We've got dragonfly nymphs that are actually starting to live in the water. They go through a whole cycle in their life of where they're actually developing in the water, and then they come out and they become dragonflies. So lots of great things that are telling us, that are showing us that we've got great water clarity, we've got great water quality going on here, on top of everything else that we're also doing. We're also putting in liquid beneficial bacteria to really jumpstart this whole thing, along with our dry beneficial bacteria, along with our aeration system, which is helping everything get stirred up, you know, and then also we shut down the supply pump from our intake and are just running our wetland pump. So all of the water that's coming through this entire system is going through our wetland filter. So that way, while we're in this phase of downtime, we know that we're actually getting all of the water filtered as much as humanly possible, so that way we can keep this water clarity and this thing doesn't go green, stagnant, and things like that. So hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited for the big reveal. I know I am. I can't wait to get back here and get this all finished up and show you guys. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Aeration. You guys can see that today I'm in the pond. I'm setting our aeration heads, and this is literally it. Well, what our aeration system is comprised of is we've got an air compressor up there, and then we ran our weighted hose out here, and this is actually the sled, and I will show it to you guys. I'll pull it up. So this is our aerator. Air is coming through this pipe right here, and it's actually on a check valve right here, so it allows air in, but if this turns off, air can't escape, so that way water doesn't get back up the pipe. These are our diffusing sticks, so this is actually what causes all the little bubbles that you guys are seeing right here. These are our two aeration sticks. We got a weighted sled on the bottom of it, so that way it actually stays on the bottom of the pond. The good thing about this is as you guys can see, this is actually forcing air through the pipe, through the diffusers, and it's actually causing ripples, and it's actually causing a current. So what happens is as this sits on the bottom of the pond, it's actually causing the bottom water to come up to the top, and it's actually causing a rotation. Also, when you have stagnant areas in a pond, like the area that you see right here in front of me, having an aeration system that's going to create ripples like that is also going to control mosquitoes. Mosquito eggs can only be laid and hatched in stagnant, still water. So if you have ripples like this that you see all throughout our pond, there will not be a single mosquito egg that will be laid or hatched in this pond because of the fact that we have rippling water and we have aeration. Also, the other thing, obviously, is we're aerating the pond. We're oxygenating the pond. We're adding oxygen into the water. Obviously, we're gonna have fish in here, and oxygenating the water is a very important thing to do when you have 24-inch, 30-inch koi fish that are gonna be swimming in this thing. So, it's all about fish health, promoting pond quality, a good pond clarity and water quality. And this is one of the key components into doing that. So hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys learned something. See you later.